What is up, design homies? We are back here on Monday. Happy New Week, and we are starting a new prompt. Imagine that. So we actually spent 6 days on our last one. I really only wanted to spend 5. I ran behind. I'm gonna try to stay ahead and on top of things this time, even though this project is a little bit bigger. I want to just stay focused on it and not build components that I don't need to yet. I guess like it was fun to do on that last one, but hoping to keep this one a little bit more concise. As you can see over here, our prompt is design a web app for IKEA and use lots of purples. So I grabbed an old IKEA logo because I felt it would look better with the purples than their blue and yellow, which, you know, according to their style guide, may be a huge no-no. But this isn't for IKEA so much as, you know, for IKEA. It's for IKEA. So we are maybe gonna break that style guide a little bit to use a retro logo that I think will fit this better. This was me playing around. I downloaded the Blobs plugin because I just kind of wanted to play around with different layers like this. I think this is kind of cool. Kind of cool. It might be neat to change the interior shadow color to this inner layer, but you know, that was just me testing Blobs. I like Blobs. Blobs seems really cool. And cutting out the letters, I didn't actually cut them out. Astute viewers will understand. I just used that color and then put an interior shadow on it, but it looks dope. I think that looks pretty clean. Definitely gonna change the colors. Like I said, I just downloaded that plugin like 20 minutes ago and wanted to see how to do something I wanted to do. So there we go. You know, we're not married to this palette. Not married to it. But it is a starting point. That is a lot of purple. Man, on this monitor, the last two look almost identical, and on this monitor, they are distinctly different. So I think my brightness settings may be different between my monitors. Who cares? Who cares, right? Probably be good to dial that in at some point, but who cares? Who cares? Who cares? So yeah, let's see here. Let's catch up on last project, just briefly. I'm not even gonna pull it up. We did a Star Wars menu, was our first prompt, and we had to do 2 variations of that. I am gonna turn this music down just a lot on this song. Holy shit. And then in my headphones too. Oh, you know why it's not affecting it. I know why it's not affecting it. Let's see here. Does that help you guys and me, or just me? Who knows? Who even knows? I'll try to keep an eye on that so we're not just blowing eardrums out here. Our last project was Star Wars, designed 2 menus, or a variation of a menu, I guess. 2 variations of a menu. So we chose movie and video games and spent like 5 days on the movie side, and I don't like the movie side half as much as the 6th day we did. I think it was 6th day. 6th day we did a long day. It was like 5 hours, and designed the game side menu from the ground up in that 5 hours, really, according to the wireframe that we liked from day one. So I love the game menu. I was really proud of how far that came in 5 hours. I posted it on Reddit, and Reddit, man, holy shit, you guys have a lot of feedback on Reddit. I love it, actually. It's amazing. I didn't expect like any interactions, and so far several people have stopped by to be like, you could do this better, and I'm like, yes, you're right, I could. So So Reddit has been awesome. I posted a few things. I'm gonna try to start using Dribble more. A lot of the Upwork stuff, you know, the clients are asking for Dribble profiles, and I haven't put enough effort into my Dribble profile, so I'm gonna start using that more. But Reddit seems like the go-to place to get feedback. I was kind of expecting Dribble to be the place where people would be like, maybe swap out that yellow, bro. But not Reddit. Reddit's on top of that. So if you guys need critiques, the Figma design Reddit is pretty awesome for that. They're helpful and they're quick. So shout out to everybody over there. Let's get into this, you know. I got some fonts. I just installed those. Let me pull in some text. And we're gonna call this, I think it's called Mr. Eves. Mr. Eves XL, maybe? Let's check it out. Let's make this 64, an honest 64 pixels so we can see what we're doing. Mr. Eves? No, come on. I just installed it. Did I misspell it? I probably misspelled it. Let's see here. IKEA. It was Mr. EAV. Oh, you know what? I bet it's just not spaced. Mr. Eves. Fuck. What? Okay, it's installed. Let me try the other one. What was the other one that we had just gotten? Source Sans. I've already used that one in this project. So let's try that. Source Sans Pro. There we go. We can just use that one, I guess, but there's that black. We can just do regular, I guess. Then how many different methods? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 26 divided by 6. Let's just do, it's probably got a remainder in there. Or it's really simple and my brain just won't fire yet. 26 divided by 6, 4.3. We'll just anchor it on the black side, I think. Or we could go in there and change it later. So like every 3 there would need to be. So we'll do 5 at the front, 4, 4, 4, 5, I think. Unless my brain is doing this in reverse, but we'll see. So let's do this. Let's drag. Alright, you know what? Let's just start a new one. We'll do caps locks. A, B, C, D. These are gonna be light. These are gonna be... Oh, what? There's an extra light? Did I just not scroll up? There we go. Now these are gonna be light. A, B, C, D. Shit! Oh, I've got it on caps. E, F, G, H. Is that even different? Yeah. Oh wait, those are still just light. I want those to be extra light. There we go. Then these are gonna be regular. Fuck! No, they're not. IJKL. Oh, you know what? E, I think I wanted to be extra light as well. And then F, G, H, I. We should add an M there. J, K. J, K, L, M. Those are going to be regular. N, O, P, Q. This is taking more brain power than than I should admit right now. I'm having to like start the song in my head when I just pick up mid alphabet. Q, R, S, T, U. V, W, X, Y, Z. And those are gonna be the heaviest. So, kinda dope. Kinda dope. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna do the same thing, but lowercase, and then should we do ascending again? Or I guess I'm just gonna type out the entire alphabet first and foremost, since I'm having to stop and highlight anyways. That is gonna be way easier. Let's do that. So now no caps locks. We're just gonna say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And then let's follow the same convention. Let's not get crazy. So all of those are going to be, whoa, that's correct, but that is incorrect. F through I, again, come on. Light, I'm going to move that up so I don't keep doing that. J, K, L, M. Regular. Wait, did those not change? V, W, X, Y. Okay, those are. Okay. So regular. These should actually be bold already, right? Or semi-bold. Those are bold. Yep. And then. Those are gonna be black. And we got to change this to source. Sans Pro. We're going to call that probably bold. And semi-bold. And that's fine. I'll probably move this up. And then we need to add another one for like symbols here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and then tildes all the way through there again. And then we're just gonna keep going. Let's see here. Got that little face in there. Are there any other symbols that I'm missing? Any other symbols? I don't think so. Maybe these. So we have // yeah. Plus sign, minus sign. Multiplication was really all I was missing. Alright. Alright. No, I even have the multiplication in there. So forget it. Forget it. Now, let's try to break this in half. instead of how I had it. What does that look like? Ooh-wee. If I do one more over, that might be perfect. It is. So I don't know how many symbols that is. Well, let's say 2. And then we'll do, maybe we'll do 3, 1, 1. No, let's do 2. 2. It's gonna be light. Another 2, gonna be, wait, light. Did I do that again? I just gloss over extra light, like I don't even see it. I don't even see it as an option. So let's say that's regular. These 2 are bold. Or semi-bold? That one's 5 is regular. Oh my god. 5 is regular. Semi-bold, semi-bold. You know what? No, let's make both of these bold. Black. And then we have all the different symbols out there too. So we probably won't use anything less than regular. Probably not anything less than that. I like those really thin fonts, but we'll see. We'll see. So my idea for this so far, design a web app for IKEA and use lots of purple. That I feel like leaves us a ton of room. They already have a website. It's pretty text heavy. I'm not gonna say it's hard to navigate. Like, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I like IKEA. I feel like they usually have a very strong design. Their website does fall, like, I feel like a little bit short of what I expect the IKEA experience to be like. So I feel like it's very catalog-y. That's about the best way I can put it. Feels like browsing a catalog, which there's nothing wrong with that. They have a massive product catalog. But so this one, what I am thinking, we're gonna try to make this a small app. Like, we're not gonna try to include their entire inventory. That would be an insane project. I just want no part of that right now. We have 1 week to do this. So let me see up here if I can pull up a Chrome tab for you guys and girls and non-binaries. Let's go. IKEA.com. So they have this launch page right now. Let me drag this over here. This looks nice, you know. Fine by me. Take my cookies. Take my cookies. So this is what we have. What even is this? What even is this? Well, go ahead and close that. All right, so this is the website we're looking at over here. I like it. They have some rounded corners. If you scroll down, they turn into hard corners. I guess that makes sense. That menu kind of, it's slightly sticky. Sticky to a point. Interesting. We're not designing that. I'm just kind of looking at their form, layout, what they're doing, how they're approaching things. This is nice, no problem. I like their big round buttons. Love it. black on white or mostly black on white. That could be a charcoal-y color. Okay, so my idea for all of this, we're gonna skip all of this and go straight to deals. And we're gonna design something that may be illegal in many places, all right? So, shh. If you stumble across this, just shh. Shh. Technically not breaking any laws, all right? Let's be clear. But we may be designing something that borders on legalities. So what I'm thinking, just for the hell of it, let's design like a loot box for IKEA and use their deals sections. So maybe there is a $20 tier, like a $50 tier, and then a $100 tier, you know, like screw it. Like we'll have like a 2,500 Imperial credit thing where if you're just rolling in it from the Jedi, like, or from the Sith, you doing all those contracts, getting all those kills, getting those Imperial credits, and you need somewhere to spend it. We have a $200 or $2,500 Imperial. Well, like, it's fictional is what I'm getting at. Like, we can make whatever we want here. So the tier size doesn't matter. But what I was thinking is if we go into, you know, home essentials under $20, this is like a $10 gamble, you know? You want to throw $10 out there, you are going to get the chance to take home something closer to $10, like this Borby. Put some candles in the Borby, as they say, down under. But something like that, you know? And maybe the thing I'm thinking in my head is kind of like a video gamey, Rocket League-y kind of, we can make an auto layout container with all of the possibilities in it, and some of them will have like a gray background, some of them will have a splash of color background, some of them will have that like sparkly gold background or whatever, like the most coveted ones. But what I'm thinking is if it's like a $10 tier, we go into the $20 or less things, or then, you know, if there's a $50, we increase it by like $10 or whatever. So they get a product that is worth more than what they paid, but they don't get to pick it, kind of thing. And then options, so like if you have a $10 tier, maybe there's one item in there that's actually valued at 100, and then maybe a couple that are worth like 30 or 40. Kind of like, maybe 100 is too much, but for the $10 tier, but you kind of maybe understand what I'm trying to get at here, where it's like not every product is going to be in this $10 range. If you gamble $10, like, you can win some. We're not going to build a way for them to lose. That would be stupid. This is not gambling, but it is gambling, you know? So we don't want a situation where somebody has that bad experience where it's like, I gave IKEA $20 and they gave me something worth $5. Like, IKEA's a scam. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. If you give IKEA $10, you're going to get something worth at least $10. So that's how I am approaching this. Yeah, you know, I don't know beyond that. It's going to be tricky. We're not really building out this fully fleshed project that is free from loopholes and stuff like that. If this product launches, people are going to be buying this shit and then just returning it and making, you know, a profit. And that's also a bad experience. So we don't want that. This, like I said, a fictitious project, all right? It's a fictitious project. But it's gonna be fun to design, I think. So I'm gonna design a scrolling marquee, I think, for our gambling. And then I'm pretty sure that if you auto layout that container and then copy pasta your entire list of things over like 50 times, and then you prototype it once, so say there's a start and a finish, with ease in and out, it will start off slow and then spin like a slot machine and then slow down and arrive at the one that you want it to select or whatever, at least in our prototype. Like, I think it could be really sweet. So we're gonna try some cool stuff. Today is just brainstorming though, so we're gonna be getting to that. But that's kind of how I'm planning on approaching this project. You know, design a web app for IKEA and use lots of purple. So we've got our purple swatches. We're gonna use a lot of purple in here, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I want to stay organized while I do this one because I kind of got behind on the other one and never really cleaned up my file at all. So, you know, we'll try to, maybe one way we can do that is by dropping a frame on here and collapsing all of this or grouping it. So let's just make a big ass frame here. Zoom out a smidge. Come down here like this. Drop that on there. You know, we don't have any really light colors in this palette at all. So we'll see about that. So I'm gonna name this just like kind of design system. This is gonna be a very slim, hardly a design system at all, really. If we're being honest, it's just keeping our stuff where we want to be. So I'm gonna group this. This is Weird Blob. We're gonna name it Weird Blob. IKEA products from some little village in Europe. That's their slogan for our beautiful rebrand. This is, you know, their old logo from the 60s, early mid 60s. This is our working palette, but I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. Maybe we take this one though. I do kind of like that. Let's grab a circle. I guess I could hit O on my thing and then shift to make it about that size. Let's keep it like almost exactly that size. What would that be like? Alright, so then we'll drag it down. This is gonna be, let's see if the color dropper works. 4-3, no, it does not. 431C52. 431C52. So close. Mine's just a little bit different than theirs, I guess, is really what it amounts to, but this is gonna be 5A2776, 5A2776. Let's see here. This one is... What am I doing? I haven't super messed up my scrolly scrolls yet, you guys. Starting to get a little bit off here, and I don't want to. I guess I can clean this up in a bit. That's not a big deal. 8C319C. 8C319C. No! Alright, that's fine. We'll just swap them. Whoa, whoa. I guess that's not gonna line up to the... Okay, then we're gonna copy pasta this over here. I'm not gonna use this color exactly as it is, I don't think. Let's see here. Let's start with it. 893 893 4BD. That's not it. Right? Oh, I said A, and then I typed 8. A93 4BD. Those colors are way too similar to me. I'm gonna go way over there with it. I like that better. Then let's boop this over. What is this one? 9B2 3DO. B2 3DO. Oh, 0. Are those two similar? From there, yeah. All right. And then lastly, again, I kind of think this is way too dark or way too muddy. All of these are very middle or dark, I feel like. So I'm trying to... Still don't think this one really matches. Maybe I'll go a different direction with this. Let's see. Let's copy this guy over again. And then lighten him this way. That's better. Yeah, okay. Get out of here, other palette. And then that one kind of looks like it might just be up from the other one, but let's see what happens if we do 8806CE. Are these two definitely not similar, right? Let's see. They're like the same gray tone. Let's drag this guy down. How are we looking now? That one versus this one. Okay, there's enough distinction there probably. That one versus this one. Let's drag it down just a smidge more. So that's our palette, I think. Let's see, those... This is the same color if you do that. Alright, I'm good with that for now. Move those over. Move this up. Select these. Actually, drag one out and then do this. Whee! Tidy up. Oh no, not that. I just wanted to see what tidy up does, but distribute. There we go. Got that nice little color swatch there. So now let's add shadows to these guys. Let's move, should we hide that? I think we hide that, or just delete it. That's fine. I'm gonna line this up with this image. So we're also gonna have white. We're also gonna have white for sure, for sure. And then probably, let's do a very pasty pink. Maybe with this. Like, I'm talking pasty. Let's also look at it while we do it. Whoa, that's cool. I didn't mean to do that. That's sweet though. So you can scroll in here? How did I do that? So Alt scrolls that. That's filthy. That's really cool. There's gotta be a way to go up and down. So that's crazy. That's crazy. No. All right, let's go back in here. I want to say we're gonna drag this over. So like there. Never you, Windows key. It's never you I'm looking for. Drag one over again. And then even pastier. That seems good. That seems like a decent palette for now. So let's see here. We're gonna just make a text. And then I don't remember the hex code for this, but it's like 5555555. And then what is this? Source sans bold 32, huh? Our design system. Why don't we bump that to 48? Forget about it. And then add a number sign in front of that. Bada bing. It's starting to look correct. Control C. Go ahead and center on that. Come on. Not center, align, I guess. Is it not even? No, it's all centered. That's funny. That's fine, I guess. So I want this time. Control C. That's awesome. EAD, AED. I love that. That's cool. Alright, let's just for giggles go in here and say that that's that color. We want maybe dang it, there we go. That color for the middle one. Actually, let's see here. The darker one maybe we want. Let's make that one the Control C on that. Bada bing, bada bing. Not sold, but wait, we've already used that one, right? So then I want to use one of the lighter colors in the middle or on the top. Okay, so let's use let's just try it. Control V. It's not the best. It's not the best. It's not the best. It would help if I could scroll. So we'll get IKEA here, and then we're actually gonna make, you know, color dropper. Bada 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 bada. And then this color dropper over here, like bada 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 bada. IKEA products from some little village in Europe. It's not the worst, not the best. It's better than what we had, just like the little green thing. I'm not gonna use that exact template anywhere. I just kinda, you know, wanted to play with blobs. We could drag that off our design system canvas if it's gonna bug you. Um, but let's play with shadows, all right? Do we want our... Oh man, at some point I lost my selection there. All right, let's try this. We're gonna simultaneously add effects to all of these. Drop shadow. Let's make it 100% so we can see what the heck is happening. And then scooch way up to my desk here. Let's make how many do we have? We have quite a few. So like 4 pixel barely does much. Barely does anything, you know what I mean? I don't know about that. Maybe we could use that for the top layer. Or the bottom layer. It doesn't really make much sense because it just blends in. So what if we go in here for bottom layer and we make the blur like 16. 16 right there. And then, do we want it still heavier on the bottom? Because if so, we're gonna have to, I think, let's see here, move this to 8 if we want to. That is pretty heavy. So this is, let's see here. Whoa. Let's try kind of the same thing, but go to 16. Those are still at 100%, so we're going to tone them down a little bit. I just wanted them to be kind of extreme and kind of heavy for what we were doing. Like if we set this back down to the default 25%. Oh my god, not what we meant. Not the fill. Not the fill. 25%. That's not really that noticeable, you know? I kind of like to bump it up to 35 a lot of the times. I also, it's not that noticeable because it's a 16 pixel blur, so let's try 40, which is a little bit higher than what I'd normally go. 40 looks better. 40 looks okay. And then let's try 40 on this one to see what the difference is. 40. 40. So, really the difference is how far the shadow comes down in this. They're both 16 pixel blur. This one is just set to come down half of the blur amount, so 8. This one I believe is set to come down either 4 or 0. Yeah, 4. So it's still weighted at the bottom, but by like half as much as this one. Let's bump this one all the way back to 0. So now it's a more even distribution of that shadow all the way around that. Let me kind of emphasize that by making this 100. So now, like, even glow around that whole thing. But does that really create as much space? I don't think so. Let's take this one up to 50%. Or let's try 60. Let's be extreme. So there's 60. I don't hate that. Okay, so then let's see here. This one was drop shadow 16 and 8. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we do this one, do the same. Let's do 16 and 8 on this one. $16 and $8. Oh, and 60%. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad. 60%. And then these two will do. Blur is gonna be 12, 6. Oh, also at 100%. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. He's a madman. He can't be stopped. Okay, I still think those might be too much, but maybe not. I can't tell. I'll try it on different monitors, but 60% may be a little bit heavy-handed on the shadow. Maybe a little bit heavy-handed. So then, I think what we could do is drop the percentage as we get closer over here, but let's try this out, all right? Let's stay with me. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I think I'm gonna start doing what was I gonna say? The Feedback Friday. I think could be a lot of fun. Because Reddit had a lot of critiques and they were all very, very on point. But I wasn't really planning on, after our design sprint is over, continuing work on any of these projects. Like, they're all just for practice and stuff, but I think it would be a really great idea to actually go back and implement a lot of the feedback on, the last 30, 45 minutes of a stream on Fridays or something. So Feedback Fridays, if you guys stumble across these videos midweek or something, like the VOD, and you want to come out, hang out, or see your feedback get implemented, I think we're gonna start doing it. Basically, let's turn that down to 60 as well. So these are now 8 and 4, and these usually start default at 4 and 4, which is crazy. So let's dial that to 2. Also set this to 60, and then we have some different variations. So then let's go in here and change these just a little bit. From 60, I'm gonna go to like 55. $50. Oh, where am I going? So 45. 40. $35, $30, and then finally, I think it's the default amount, $25. That worked out pretty well for us. That's not bad, right? Trying to create separation on a page. I'm gonna not group, but grab all of these, drag them down. And then all of these colors, shit. That's that's freaking sweet. That's really cool. So then let's do kind of a similar thing where we're explaining what these are doing. So let's make a template. We're gonna say X, Y, whoa, blur, and X, Y, blur, and opacity. Is blur what the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Blur, and then let's just do percentage. And then let us do this maybe. And then create another one. And say like, shit, we're gonna say 0 on X for all of them. Y is gonna be starting off at 8, blur at 16, I do believe, and then percentage at 60. Whoa. Sorry. Inhaled really weird just then. As you do. So we are going to left align these. And kind of, you know, line them up. And then I don't know if we really want that one to be as bold. Maybe we make those. Nah, let's do semi-bold. Semi-bold. Anything less than that's a little weird to me. What if these were heavy though? What if? Just to see. Black. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's way better. Are we still aligned though? Hey, that's nice. How much space between? 19. 15. That's an awkward number, right? How about that? How about even closer? How about even closer? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So these are gonna be our group, and we're gonna call it like shadow details. Sweet. And then drag it over here. Why don't I grab all of this stuff? Drag it down just a bit. So we want this. Maybe even inside here. That's not bad. Is that really centered? Or do I want the... Alright, I'm gonna do my best to eyeball that center, because I don't really... That column's so much smaller than this one. I wanted to keep the colons in the middle if I can, but I can't quite align how I want to like that. Could, but it's a little... It'd be wonky at this point, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, so I think that that's actually right. We have 8 on Y, 0 on X, blur 16, and percentage is gonna be 60. So don't want it completely on center. That's good. This one I think was the same, except for this was 55. So same kind of thing. Then this dropped down to 8, I think. This down to 4. No. This dropped down to 12. And this dropped down to 6. And then this dropped down to 50. This one's basically the same. And then we'll drag it over again. This one drops down to 45. Now this drops down to 8. This drops down to 4. This drops down to 40. This one stays the same. Except for the 35. Not quite. There we go. Okay, these are the last two. Yeah. Okay. So this drops down to 4. This drops down to 2. This drops down to 30. And then Bob's your uncle, 25. Okay, so there. Just gonna say group. This is gonna be I don't know if I need to actually name these groups, you know. Probably would be really helpful. Did I just group that by itself? I did. I'm so stupid. So that one's group 1. Did I actually center that? I did. You dumbass. Okay, here we go. Select group. Select group. Select group. All right, now I can group all of these. Sodas, shadows, white, circles, and then these are just going to be grouped, and these are going to be shadows on colored circles. How far apart are these? Let's give them 2 more. There we go. And we're gonna group these. And these are gonna be our shadow examples. So we'll probably end up going in and naming all of those. You know, time allowing, we'll probably go in and name, like, you know, shadow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something, so we can call them by name, save them as an effect, so we just pop it on, pop it off, no problem, make it even easier down the pipeline, you know. So I think those gradients look wonderful. I think we did pretty well on that. So, you know, we might not use all of those. We may pick out a couple of favorites. The very light ones, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think we did all right with those colors, but I wonder what it would look like if we like inverted the colors and made the heavier ones on the lighter backgrounds and the softer ones on the black or on the darker. I would definitely try it. We could definitely try it. It'd be easier to set up, I do believe, if we already created styles out of our shadows, so that we could just, you know, grab another thing, flip it, or not. Don't even flip it, just add the shadows in reverse order. So, I don't know. We could try that later. I want to figure out why my other font didn't load. I wonder if I close and reopen Figma, you think it would come back? Let's see here. Have I grouped these? I haven't. I might honestly wait and group those until I have color names picked out on that. Need to also go in and pick out what color fonts are maybe acceptable for each color or on top of each color. I don't know. That would be a necessity if we were building this out completely. But we'll try to keep contrast in mind. It's gonna be a little difficult, honestly, keeping it all like purple palette T. It's gonna be difficult for me to gauge the contrast, so it would be helpful to use the plugin or check it on somehow. I'm gonna be honest, I'm unfamiliar with how to check that contrast, so I bet you there's a plugin on Figma that I could download and just be like, what is this? But I'm not sure. I love the way this looks though. I feel like that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, alright. Maybe get that over here. We line that up. Alright, give me just a couple minutes here. I'm gonna pop away and make another cup of coffee, because your boy needs it. Your boy needs coffee. So this is what we have so far for a web app for IKEA using a lot of purple. Look how clean and organized we're staying, you guys. We're really doing it. Alright, BRB. right. Okay. Back to it. So, since this is a web app, let's throw up a presentation 1920 by 1080. That's what I want. So look how small that is. Sheesh. This is gonna be mockup 1 or wireframe 1, I guess. Let me name it. So then heavy sigh. I guess this is fine. This is the big bold headline I wanted anyways. So we want Source Sans Pro up here. Feel like taking a chance today. Feel like taking a chance today? I'm gonna say that's that's our purple. Oh, I haven't made styles out of any of these. We don't have names. That's honestly, I don't think that's not really what I wanted to say in there. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to just display what this page is going to look like. Forget the text right now. We want maybe this down here. 401, 401. I didn't even hold down shift for that. How impressed are you? Probably pretty. Okay, so like maybe we centered that on the page because that's what's happening. We have a longer one down here that kind of shows. Are we centered? That's centered. That would display like what's happening. This is the scroll bar. This is what's actually. Let's see here. Let's do a stroke on this. It's like 10 on maybe, yeah, the inside's fine. This is gonna have custom strokes because why not? The bottom is gonna be 10. The sides are gonna be 20 for no reason at all, and then the top is gonna be 5. Whoa. So that is gonna be our like, whoa, everything's scrolling through here so fast. It's gonna be like a miniature version, maybe. Maybe we stretch that out a bit. Come on, that's what I meant. Maybe that's what we do. And then we'll probably have another rectangle in the middle. We're gonna hold circle for sure, or circle, shift for sure on that one. Drag this in. We just kind of really want it slightly bigger. And then how big is that stroke gonna be? Like 25? Honestly though, that's like it's like smack dab where I wanted it to land. That's awesome. So that's not bad. We'll cut the fill from this one probably. Fill, and then that'll really do. That's spot on. Can maybe move it down to 24 or 23. Let's try it. 23. shapes that look more in line. Yeah, I think that's actually, that might be spot on. Pixel perfect. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm gonna group these two rectangles, that one and that one. I'm gonna group that. I'm gonna call it what do we call that? Like the prize slide wheel. Prize wheel? Prize wheel? Prize scrolly? Prize scrolly thing. We are designers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Okay. Kind of looks like a dude with a championship belt or a seat belt or. All right, IKEA. Okay, IKEA. Let's figure this out. So, alright. We do kind of want large text that's like... Are you as excited as we are? Blow this up to like, what does 128 look like? Fucking stupid. He's excited as we are. Was that same purple? It's not. Let's see here. Gambling is so fun. It's almost addicting. Let's see, we're gonna change that to 48 and then lower the thing to regular. Probably change this spacing to maybe 5%. Gambling is so fun, it's almost addicting. Alright. That looks pretty dumb. That doesn't look great. How else do we... What if... What if wireframe 2 is like just the same thing, but integrated? Fuck it. Not too far off, really. 72, maybe? I doubt it. Maybe 85. Maybe just a little bit less, 80. Close enough. Close enough. Let's see, let's drop this to like that. I just keep trying to zoom out and hitting the wrong button. You're gonna drag this down and be like Who? Whoa! Who even cares what's in the package? $48. Regular. Or actually, you know what? Let's keep that semi-bold. Let's keep that... 48's probably fine. Maybe. I want this text to actually hug, though. How do I do that? Auto height. There we go. Same here. Auto height. Who even cares what's in the package? Make it like all sad. I just want to get something from time to time. That is definitely going to be regular. Then we're going to maybe space it like 2%. Bada bing. I just want to get something from time to time. Who cares what's in the package? There we go. What's in the package? And these are all going to be images, you know. Maybe I should make squares that emphasize that. What are these? I can't get that one just right. Oh, that's actually off the board anyways. There we go. How is that possible? How is that one bigger? Maybe it's just the background playing tricks on me. So we're gonna grab all of these and drop them down just a couple of pixels, I guess. Huh, okay. Whatever, that's fine. We're gonna group these. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna group these. We're gonna just start doing this. Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bing. Super bada boom. And then back over here, we're gonna get another bada bing. Then we're gonna group them. And then say, you know, prizes, maybe. Drop prizes below prize scrolly thing. And then prize scrolly thing. You're not gonna get a fill, buddy. Look at that. Now we have, who's excited as we are, we have a gambling prototype. Lots of purple. What's another way we could make this crazy? What if we're gonna make a new artboard for this? Presentation, bada bing, wireframe 3. What does it matter? Wireframe 3. Let me hear it. We need to make a ton of wireframes. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. So this isn't just gonna be one screen like our last one with a variation. I don't believe. So like this is gonna be what the screen actually looks like while it's tumbling. Like you're gonna have to get to this screen. Maybe we'll have a splash page, like a really basic splash page with one button that's like try it now. And we're gonna hit that, and you're gonna be hit with this thing that's like, yo, this is not meant to be gambling. There's no returns on these items. These are shipped directly to you. And then you can't lose money, just kind of like a terms and conditions thing. And then the next page might be like what type of products are you gambling on? So from there, maybe on that page we can choose like categories, say kitchen. And then if you want, maybe we could have it filter by color. Something simple like that. Give them maybe 2 options to kind of hone in what they want. We don't want to give them too many options because then they could just get down to knife sets. And, you know, maybe IKEA has 1 knife set or 2 knife sets. I have no idea. But, like, we don't want to filter that hard. But, like, if we could give them, like, you know, the option to choose a palette, we don't want to ship things that might not fit their aesthetic already. Like we kind of want it to be more cohesive or whatever. Maybe there's a return policy. Maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass now, you know. I'm just conceptualizing, trying to fight those loopholes before we even get started here. But this is seriously just the gambling page. I haven't even decided the stuff that builds up to it. We're gonna have to have a way to prepay before you do this so that people can't be like, I don't want that, and then not go through it. Well, maybe we do want that. Like we could move that screen and prototype to just after this, and it's like, congrats, you won. Like, and type in your savings. Maybe we want people to do it afterwards. You know, maybe we don't want them to lock into what it is. Maybe we give them, it's not actually a lottery at all. Like, you can just do it as many times as you want until you get the result that you want. Or you could go to the IKEA page in like 4 clicks, click the same item, get the exact same deal. But maybe you just want to spin the wheel, you know? Maybe that's how you get customers to buy, is by letting them just play this little weird slot machine game for free on their browser while they're playing. So that could be cool. And if that's the case, we could offer pickup or delivery. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know if IKEA do they even deliver? I haven't looked into that. I'm not an IKEA employee, you guys. This isn't a real job. This is all fictitious. I'm gonna say that a million times. Like I'm hustling and selling crypto or something. Like, this is not financial advice, all right? This is not a real product, you guys. Let me do what I want. Okay, what I want to do, though, I think, is say we want prizes. I'm gonna drag these over here. Whoa. That's not what I said. Now, I want to auto layout them. I want them to go that way. I want them to be way bigger. Whoa. Go, whoa. I want them to scale. Where's my stuff? Why can't I scale? Maybe we do that. I want everything to scale though. Hug contents. Oh, you know what? Bada bing. Oh, top. I can't do both? What the hell? What the hell? We'll just do it like that. That's fine. It's not clipping content, but... Oh, you know what? This one is. That's my problem. I guess that wouldn't matter as long as I line all of these up. So, alright, now we can maybe clip content. These are going to be prizes. So, what I want to do is I want to make like a large ass rectangle. Did I do it? Oh, did I draw it in the... No, I didn't. I don't know where that went. There's nothing above that, right? Okay, big ass rectangle. I'm gonna make this like, which one of our purples are we gonna do? The lightest one. Then we're gonna rotate it 45? 45. I don't want it to be 45, I don't think. I want it to be like... Let's do 35. Where is the actual bounding box of what I'm looking at here? So I want to see wireframe 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then we would put our like heavy. I want to put our heavy effect on here. Let's add it. Let's see what happens. Drop. So that's going to be 16. Eight. And then 60. Alright, so go wireframe 3, clip content. We have this. With this scrolling in the background. And then maybe we bring it up to like right there. So we have prizes. Let's do, this is gonna be background above scrolly thing. Prizes are gonna be behind, and then in between there, I'm actually gonna make another rectangle here. What the hell are you doing, rectangle? Control Z. If I just want to make a rectangle, let's see here. Let's go in here. Oh, I won't be able to Control Z. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't need auto layout, really. How big is this band? It's a 386. 386 by 386 by 1077. Let's try that. 386 1077, 386. And then we're gonna say no fill. We're gonna say stroke. It's probably gonna be our deepest purple. Deepest. Is that even our deepest purple? Let's go deeper than that. So dark. That's great. And then let's make it huge, like 25. Maybe we should go with our brightest purple instead of our darkest. Yeah, let's try that. Just for giggles right now. And then on this one, we are going to add interior shadows, which we still need to do for our circles over there. That would be really helpful. Interior shadow. Let's do that. And I also want this to be pretty heavy. So let's say we do 16, 8, and then we'll try 60 on this as well. Shit. So is that's on top of our stroke? How do we get our stroke? I guess that's fine. As long as I don't have a fill, right? I want that actually to not be in that. Oh, you know what? Absolute position. So let's see here. That kind of makes it look like it is above whatever background we have for the selector. I think we want the selector to be behind it though. Let me try doing a drop shadow instead of an interior one. I don't know about that. Drop shadow. 16, 8. And it just doesn't drop on the inside. We still don't have like a... I kind of figured it would drop in there, but it does not. Inner shadow. I don't hate how that looks, but I want it to be on top of... I want it, you know, to look like it's at least on top of the other thing. So, shoot. Let me run to the bathroom again really fast. That last cup of coffee is hitting. I'll be right back. We'll keep messing around with these shadows. So far, this is my favorite design. Alright, let's do this again. Let's go ahead and this is gonna be whoops. So this rectangle is our absolute position one. Let's go duplicate that. It's gonna be prize border prize shadow. So this one I'm gonna remove 50. Wait, cause right, hold on, what is our border radius? 25. Yeah, minus 50. Minus 50. Whoa! So I'm going to eliminate stroke. I am going to eliminate... No, we don't even have a fill. So then for this one, I want to eliminate this inner shadow. And then for this one, we have an inner shadow. Right? Come on. Come on. Do I need a fill for it to show up? Okay. I need a fill for it to show up, but then if I... overlay? There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that's kind of the border we want. We'd probably want... Wait. Why is that pink? Was it a pink color behind there? Let's see here. It's not. It's why is it pink? Maybe overlay isn't what I... Difference? No. Exclusion. Lighten. Multiply. There we go. Multiply is what I'm looking for. That's what I would have chosen on like Photoshop or GIMP. I don't know why I didn't try that first. That looks great. I mean, for what I'm going for. And that's 8, 8, and 60, right? Or, let me click this. Eight, 16, and 60. Dope. That looks pretty cool. Let me zoom out. Maybe there's like a crazy... another square down here. Oh, I'm not actually drawing a square, am I? Haha. Oh, it doesn't need to be that big. Let's drag this into here. Yeah. That's actually not where it's gonna be. It's gonna be like right there. So we definitely want that to be darker. What if we added, you know, our purple, there we go, with a filter of like 50% opacity. pretty cool. I don't think you can tell exactly what's happening without movement there. Maybe if we increase the opacity though. 75. Let's see what happens. 75%. Maybe that's better. That might be better. I think that's pretty sweet, man. I like that a lot. I like the idea of this one. I feel like it's more exciting than those two. Still get the feel. Maybe we could even extend it so it was more that way, but I'd maybe just shrink it down so they fit better. You get a full 3, or maybe even 4. Maybe we should try to fit 4 and then center it like half of one up, half of one in on the top and bottom, you know, so that it feels, I guess, a little bit more like what a slot machine would feel like. You can also mess with this angle. What if we took this angle down to 25? There we go. There we go. Do like that. Let's maybe 30. Let's try 20 again. 20-degree angle. That is a lot of drama. I think 30 is my happy medium there. Maybe try 25 again. I think this drop shadow needs to be even crazier. I think it needs to be... Let's try 32. This is gonna be nutty. 16. I think that needed to happen. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. What did you win? Make this another 128. I feel like that's not big enough or heavy enough. Black, what did you win? We're gonna change that color font for sure. Sure, we'll leave it there for now. Alright, let's see here. Is there a way to... I want to try... Alright, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but let's change this color to one of our darker purples. That one probably. Maybe even darker. What did you win? We need to add more text that's like smaller. Lorem ipsum, lorem ipsum, lorem ipsum. Everybody said you couldn't do it, but look at you now. What is that lining up with? I think I want it right there, maybe? Everybody said you couldn't do it. But look at you now. Then we need more. Let's drag this down again. Drag it down. You bet. Let's say like 20 bucks. You bet 20 bucks. Let's see here. Drag that down, actually. Let's see here. Bada bing! Actual retail value of the prize? Let's drop this down to, holy shit, we don't want that at anywhere near that. Let's put that at 48 again. Let's put this at like, geez, 96? You bet 20. This is gonna be semi-bold? Regular maybe, actually? Actual retail value of the prize. Let's drop that to... Okay, I'm just like, no way that's center on that, but whatever. Over 5,000! Let's see, what if we drop that to 72 even? 72, bada bing, you bet 20. Actual retail value of the prize. Then, which one do we want to drag down? Maybe this? Look at that. We're crazy. We're actually nuts. We're gonna say like 49.99. Maybe we center it? Yeah, I like centered. No, I don't. No, I don't. Do I like it like that, though? You bet 20, actual retail value of the prize, $49.99. Let's see here. Let's say prize was or is worth, and then there's the whoa. This thing, we want to make sure that's still aligned. We're all still aligned. That seems crazy alignment, but we'll fix it. Then let's see, we're gonna drag this down. Bada bing. You should probably brag to your friends about all the money you're saving today. And then let's see here. Bada bing, we're gonna line that up over there. Maybe bring that into, where were we at? Right there. Drop this down to 32. And we want it to be right aligned, right aligned, right aligned. I don't know what we're doing here. Right aligned. Prize is worth $49.99. Let's add a drop shadow to that because we're crazy. What is that? That's like a small shadow, right? It's like a medium small shadow. That's probably good though. I don't want it to be overwhelming. Shadow on the headline could be nice too. Let's see here. What did you win? Everybody said you couldn't do it, but look at you now. You bet. And then we'll drop like some circles here that would be... Whoa, not that. Social media is probably... Boop, boop. God. Boop and a boop. Should grab all of these. You know, distribute. Horizontal spacing. Maybe make them darker so we can see what the heck. Let's select our purple again, our dark purple, but then drop the thing to maybe like 50%. So you can still see those are going to be socials. And then maybe we drag, whoa! This stuff. All of it over to like right there. Might look good if we shifted it too. If we did left justified, might be worth trying. Because there is a lot of negative space on that side. Could definitely move the headline thing up too. I want to manually move this down, I do believe, unless this works. That didn't do shit. That didn't do jack shit. All right. So let's. Is that even? Yeah. No wonder. It's like not even. It's not even trying to be on center there. That's better. I don't even think I'm gonna move that. This should be aligned to that, right? Oh, it's not. 1, 2. And then how far away are these? 26. Sweet, let's move those up by 2 as well. Or... So, you know, I don't think that's finished in its design at all. But I like that the most out of what we've come up with so far. I do like that the most. So then... let's start some... Should we start some wireframes on other pages, or should we call it a day? It's been about 2 hours right now, a little over. I'm asking all of you, but I'm not really expecting a response. Let's see here. I'm cool with what we have. I haven't really named all of our fonts, or our colors as I'm like circling those, but we have established our color palette more or less. We can make those all into styles real fast. Then we have examples of these different shadow effects that we'll use throughout our project. We have examples of font down here. Let's see here. I'm gonna group that and say typeface. There we go. Maybe even underline it, you know, what the hell? Why not? Can I do that in here? Control U. Source Sans. Sans? Source Sans Pro. Wow. 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 Alright, so Source Sans Pro, that's what we have for font. We're gonna use their old 60s logo. And then we're gonna play, this is really all I meant with these blobs here, so we're gonna play with height in this one, because that's something I don't generally get to do unless it's like a selected button. So I'm gonna try to incorporate height into these designs just to kind of make it more fun, which is really why, you know, this would have some height into it, but I wasn't sold enough on that wireframe to add any color. You make it bigger, and then I wanted to add color to kind of show what was happening there. Then by adding color, flipping it vertically, and adding this height to it, we have kind of this slot machine thing that will roll in the background. Your winning will appear in this bottom box right there. And then you'll get this like cool little message that pops up that's like, yo, what did you win? You got this, you bet $20 and this prize is worth $49.99. You should probably brag to your friends, so we'll give them like social media options to be like, yo, we just, you know, I got this insane deal on IKEA.com or whatever. But this might just be a fun way to push clearance item sales, you know? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But the prompt says to design a web app for IKEA and use lots of purple. And god damn it, if we are not on track to knock that out of the park. Right now, we don't have a single color in our palette that's not arguably purple. This could be pink. Could be pink. Could be. Maybe we'll tweak that a little bit, but on one monitor it looks purple, on my other one it looks a little bit pink, so we can adjust, we can play around, but so far I think that's pretty cool. I think we're working with something pretty neat, and yeah, I'm excited to keep working on an IKEA project, even if it is as far-fetched as a gambling prototype for IKEA, so pretty excited about it. As always, thank you guys for hanging out with me while I do this, or you know, later if you're stumbling upon it while I'm not live. Really appreciate you checking out the content and seeing what is up. If it's not too much trouble, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button, would really help me out. And I will be back tomorrow morning. I usually try to go live at 11 and go for a couple of hours here. I am kind of waiting to hear about an update on a project that I'm gonna be starting soon, so we'll see. If that starts to interfere with my timing, I apologize. So it might be worth it to hit notifications if you're interested in catching a live stream. So so you'll just know, you'll get an alert whenever that happens, if I'm late or early, because that might be a thing that happens. But thank you guys for checking it out, for hanging out, and getting to know me while I get to know design and Figma. It's been fun streaming this so far. I'm excited to see how we progress, and it'll be fun in a year from now to look back at my videos, my early videos, and just be like, oh, what was he doing? Oh god, past me. But so far, you know, everything I've designed I've been really excited about. The movie fonts on our last project, you know, they could be tweaked, but we'll catch that another time. Thank you guys for chilling. My name's Sean. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Have a good rest of your day.